Today in Judge Stevens' court, we have 3 defendants whose actions have landed them in hot water, and they all run the risk of losing their bonds. The first defendant, upon facing a surprise test, popped hot for 2 substances that violate the terms of her bond. But does she really have a prescription, like she claims? Moving on to the second defendant, this guy also failed the surprise test, but for a substance that's now legal in most states. But unfortunately for him, Texas is not one of them. Will Judge Stevens give the man a break, since it was just a little grass? The last defendant showed up a day late and $1 short. Literally, as he was supposed to appear in court the previous day, but he claims that he called in and the court clerk said that it would be okay. Will this excuse hold any water with Judge Stevens? Stay tuned to find out.
Okay, I have a Paul Bernard. Mr. Bernard?
I think it was a forfeiture earlier, Judge, but.
Oh, you failed to show up today.
Mr. Kimball was signed up for a plea, Judge.
I was on the other side.
The other side of what? The planet? What?
Misdemeanor.
Why?
They called my name. That's where I went.
You have a case over there?
Yes, sir. I did.
He has 2 pending misdemeanors. Judge.
Just have a seat. And finally, before we get to August Marable's cases, Braley Oliva.
Right.
Okay, they're testing you right now, right? Okay. Tequila Palmer, where are you? Is that you? What's your bond?
7,500.
You tested positive for amphetamine and opiates. 7,500. Your bond is revoked. A warrant is issued for you. You shall be taken into custody, and your bond is now $15,000. You must need to have Don't interrupt the court because we're trying to write things here, and she can't write it when you keep rudely interrupting. And let me finish. And bond is in the amount of $15,000, and a drug patch must be attached. Yeah, go ahead.
Your Honor, she's currently on probation right now, felony
please.
probation, and she has a prescription for those.
For amphetamines? I
yes.
want to know. Well, let's see them.
She says the probation department has that. So
No, they don't. They may have copies. You have to have them at all times. You're testing positive. That's your problem. Yeah, and I want to know who's who's prescribing amphetamine to her and opiates.
if we get the prescription branch to Your Honor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But she's in custody. Somebody's got to get it. I'm not leaving her amble out of here.
No, I know, but she's got somebody that can get it. I can bring it to you this afternoon. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Who else are we?
Second.
That's Tequila. I have Paul Bernard and Braley Oliver. Reginald Allison, come on up. You failed your drug test and you tested positive as well today for THC or marijuana. What is his bond, please?
15,000.
Your bond of 15,000 is hereby revoked. You will be taken into custody. It will be doubled to $30,000, and you need a drug patch as a condition of bond. Yes, what were you going to?
He didn't want to respond, Your Honor, to me. I talked earlier about this. He knew he would fail the drug test. He was unaware that he'd be drug tested today, so we would ask the court to give him plenty, see if keep him on bond.
No.
What about?
No, yeah, I'm going to. So, I don't understand. You want to be tipped off when you're going to be drug tested? Is that what you want to do? You want to be forewarned so that you don't take drugs? No, your bond condition number one is don't commit a crime.
Yes, sir.
It's illegal to illegally use drugs, and that's your problem. And you're not the first one today. There's been 5 or 6 people
Yes, sir.
who think they can use drugs. Well, this is no way to fix your problem. You got an important charge here, and you're not dealing with it responsibly. You're just getting high.
Last speak, Your Honor?
Yeah.
Yes, it's been almost 2 weeks I haven't used any drugs because I just started a new job yesterday. I wasn't able to go because I had to go to court today. And also,
I'm standing by the drug test.
yes, sir, that's
Yeah.
understandable. But,
or if you're around it, I'd run like the wind. You could smell it. I'd get away from it.
sir.
It's
One
so
more
funny.
thing,
It's not funny. There's nothing funny about this. He's
One more-
about to lose his freedom.
even
He's
though,
laughing.
even though that I paid everything on my bond, I still have to start over and pay again.
Yes, sir. That's what happens when you lose your bond. I know it frustrates me because I want you to you make a mistake and you fix it responsibly, but you're not fixing it responsibly by continuing to use drugs or being around drugs.
I think I can answer that question.
Yeah.
I'll fix that.
Yeah, it hurts. It stings. Yeah. And in all cases, bonds are revoked, they're doubled, and then you also have to pay for a drug patch now.
Yeah, I already paid. So,
You're always, all right.
Can you speak to my brother? Not a person I speak to.
Right here.
Okay, on Ryan Keith Williams,
That was the phone call picture from yesterday. Apparently he showed up today.
where's he? Okay, you were supposed to be here yesterday.
You said a number.
Come on
Yeah, I
out.
just couldn't tell her number. So
And what we did was we revoked your bond because you weren't here. And there it is, announcement set on 4/2/24. And you had 3 cases. Hold on. 3 cases, and all of these bonds were revoked. Miss Mantellini is your attorney, by the way.
What is his name?
It's Ryan Williams. He
Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
failed to attend yesterday, and so his bonds were revoked, doubled on each case, and a GPS device was ordered. But here he is today.
I understand. What he tells me is that he had spoken with someone that told him to come to today, and that's why it was placed on.
Yeah,
The court
because
docket.
there was a warrant for you.
Oh, I didn't. Well, I wasn't here when that happened, but I assumed that he was being told to appear.
Told you, you missed yesterday.
Yeah, you told me to show up Tuesday. If
Right.
you don't, you will put a warrant up
We
for
have-
your
We
authentication.
haven't done the paperwork yet, but judge ordered it.
If the judge would reconsider, we have a plea agreement for probation on his cases.
Why
and-
weren't you here yesterday?
Did not make it because it's transportation judge. And
Well,
I
you-
called, and it was
Who'd you
for
call?
transportation. I called. Yeah.
Oh, that doesn't matter.
And
You gotta call your bondsman.
Call the bondsman also.
They also called you.
Oh, okay. Well,
But it was like noon.
transportation. You live here in Beaumont, right?
Yes, sir.
They have mass transportation. That's what they always talk about, these nice buses that run around town. Sorry, that's a problem.
And the one that I was supposed to catch,
Yeah.
I guess it was late. I was on football,
Okay.
and I caught it
All
rain,
right.
and I called.
So what were we, if he were here yesterday, what were we gonna do?
The same plea agreement was 3 cases
Yeah.
deferred, running concurrent.
I don't have anything in the queue anymore on yesterday.
I did them today,
He
Your
signed
Honor.
them up today.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's get these cases here. 2, 3.
Judge, are you done with Mr. Garcia? That was Mr. Adams.
Yes,
Okay, yeah.
he can.
You're free to leave, Mr. Garcia.
Bye-bye. Hasta luego. All right, let's take them in numerical sequence.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, we got 3 different places here. In 23 CR 199, 200, and 201, these are 3 cases. The defendant is Ryan Keith Williams. That's you?
Yes, sir.
Present with your attorney, Ms. Mantellini, and the state's attorney. Does the defendant waive formal readings of the indictments and arraignments here? Can we proceed in summary?
Yes.
In summary, 23 CR 199 alleges that on or about December 27th, 2022 in Jefferson County, Texas, you committed the first-degree felony of aggravated assault against a public servant. Do you understand what you are charged with in this case?
Yes, sir.
It's a first-degree felony, which means you face a term of life imprisonment or any term not more than 99 years or less than 5 years in prison. In addition, a fine may be assessed not to exceed $10,000. Do you understand? An agreement's been reached where you would, is that what this is on all of these deferred probation?
That's
correct, Your Honor.
You would be placed on deferred or unadjudicated. No.
Two or
Let's go
33
to
felonies and one
23.
first.
Let's go to 23 CR 200. In summary, this one states that on or about December 22nd, 2022 in Jefferson County, Texas, you committed the third-degree felony of resisting arrest. And that is a third-degree felony. In 23 CR 201, this alleges that also on or about December 27th, 2022, in Jefferson County, Texas, you committed the third-degree felony of harassment of a public servant. In the third-degree felonies, each of those, if convicted, you face no less than 2 nor more than 10 years confinement in prison, and a fine up to $10,000 can be assessed. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
In each of these cases, the defendant will be pleading guilty, placed on deferred or unadjudicated probation for up to 10 years in length, no fine, no restitution, none of that.
That's correct.
Is that your understanding of the agreements?
Yes, sir.
If I follow these agreements, you have no right of appeal of your cases. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
How do you plead in each of these cases, sir? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Are you pleading guilty in each case voluntarily and because you are guilty?
Say
I show you what's marked in each case as State's Exhibit 1. Did you sign those documents?
it.
Did you understand them, discuss them with your attorney? Are the contents all true and correct?
Fully insured. Yes.
State's Exhibit 1 is tendered into evidence in each of these cases without objection admitted. Among other things, these state that you are mentally competent to enter your guilty pleas, which are freely and voluntarily made. You know what you've been charged with. The indictments have been read to you. You've read them. You are guilty of the crimes charged and any lesser included offenses. You are giving up your rights to a jury trial and the right to the appearance, confrontation, cross-examination of witnesses. You are totally satisfied with the representation provided by your lawyer. All of this is true. It states, so help you God. Is that so?
Yes, it is.
State's Exhibit 1 is made a part of the record in each case without objection. Pre-sentence reports are waived.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm going to follow these agreements, sir, and in each of these cases, I'm going to find that you are pleading guilty today voluntarily. You are mentally competent to do so. You understand and appreciate the consequences of pleading guilty. There's sufficient evidence supporting your guilty plea from State's Exhibit 1, admitted in each case to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. But I'm going to defer any finding of guilt and place you on deferred or unadjudicated probation for 10 years on each case to run concurrently. There will be terms and conditions of probation which are normal and customary for these cases. Make sure you follow them. If you fail to do that, your probation can be revoked and you could be sentenced up to life imprisonment on one case, up to 10 years on each of the other 2 cases. So there's a premium on following the rules. You understand what has happened today, sir?
Yes, I do.
All right, I think I've got him. Please see the probation officer. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All comments, viewpoints, interpretations, and insights expressed in this video are for education and entertainment purposes. All individuals featured in the video are to be presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Please do not attempt to contact, locate, or engage with any individuals featured in the video.